I'm Niru Gosavi. I'm General Manager for Major Capital Delivery. And it's just got a lot of driving from home to office. On an average, I drive about 2.5 hours a day. Sometimes I get stuck in the Monash freeway and it's stressful sometimes.
I do civil maintenance, so I go around and clean all the creeks, all the drains, driving around a lot on the roads, in the traffic, well over 200 k's a day. After a while you do get fatigued and then you just start to feel real sluggish.
My role as a project manager is to look after the delivery of high-risk projects. I think my biggest challenge while driving is keeping focus on the road. I think nowadays we have such an overload of the mind with so many things we have to organize, not only just going to point A to point B, all the meetings we have to come, but also what happened in the morning and what we have to do at home.
It's always good to think about the influence that our mindsets or our thought patterns would have on the way that we drive. Whatever we're going through, whatever mood that we're in, or whatever's on our mind, sits in the passenger seat with us, and it shapes how we drive. So I often say we drive as we feel. The first step in becoming a safer driver is to really understand what specific set of circumstances lead you to driving in a less safe way. And we try to lead that in a group discussion. And I think that's really powerful because often as drivers we feel alone, and it's nice when we're in a group setting and we can hear, oh, that happens to you.
All of us refer to time management. I think nowadays we're trying to multitask so much.
Then we can sort of go around and say, well, what would work for you? And we ask that every person has come up with at least one strategy that they can practically use in their future driving.
Today's strategy is stop for breaks, have a sip of water at each traffic light that I'll stop at, have the temperature in the ute to a nice cool temperature when I start to feel a little bit tired from driving.
Hello.
Hi Naru, we've got a bit of a problem on site.
The calls I get are not the normal conversations call. They are some action-oriented call.
So we've got a contractor who just isn't...
To have that concentration on two different things, it's very difficult. I'll rather tell the guy that can I call you back?
The kind of strategy that I would like to try today is to reduce this mental load. So making sure that whatever I had to do before leaving has been done. I know where I'm going to go, I know what I'm going to do, and I know how I'm going to go there. I've got my map ready, my phone is plugged in, I've got everything I need to go to site, making sure my safety gear. I think we're ready to go.
I'm not sure what to tell the contractor.
We should not allow him to work. But can I just call you back? I'm stuck in the traffic. I just need to make sure that
Sure.
I concentrate on driving.
The strategies I've put in place, you just feel refreshed, your reaction speeds are more alert, so getting out, stretching just makes you feel better.
I made sure that my direction in Google Maps was already ready before I start the car. My phone was on the side. I make sure I had everything to go to site. I didn't have to stress about anything and traffic was good.
I was stuck in the traffic, the call came in. The best way for that was to stop. Can I call you back? I just wanted to be present, and that's what it is all about. Just be present when you're driving.
If your mind's not on driving, I highly recommend not to drive. I've jumped out sometimes and sat in the passenger seat and just gone, can you drive today for a couple of hours while my mind gets back into the drive seat.
So at the end of the day, all of this is about reducing the risk of crash on our roads. We have about 1,200 fatalities each year, but we also have about 44,000 serious injuries that require hospitalisation and often long-term or lifetime care. So a small change in your behaviours can significantly reduce your risk of being involved in one of these crashes.